Well, good morning. My mom just dropped me off on the rail trail here about 10 minutes ago, and I must be a little eager to get going because I've already walked like a kilometer. I didn't pack a tent. I have just the minimum I need to spend the night and not be cold, a little bit of food, water filter, so keeping my pack super light so it's easy on my body. Probably less than 20 pounds. Got food for 3 days. And yeah, it's gonna be about 100 kilometers of walking, and the forecast calls for rain. Yeah, I'm all by myself this time. It's not the type of thing I think I could find anyone to do with me. And I've left Frank with my family, hang out with them, enjoy some couch time, and just chill out because this isn't his type of adventure anymore. That is surprisingly good for a random trailside apple. Wow. I hope there's more along the way. This is exactly what I needed right now. Oh, that's a good one. I was starting to feel a little low on energy there. Definitely looking forward to a sit-down lunch though. Thank you. All right, it is time to make lunch and filter water. So I am about 6.5 hours into today's walk and I have 5.5 hours till dusk. So I got lots of time to get where I'm going. I don't know where that is. It's somewhere up ahead. So yeah, I'm just playing it by ear at this point and I'm just gonna keep walking and see how far I get. And if I have to go further to find shelter, then I will just keep walking when the time comes and just make it happen. This lady just jogged by. I freaking screamed like it was a murder. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Yeah. Oh, I probably scared her too. Oh. All right, so I am 10 hours into this walk now. I have walked 44 kilometers so far. That is more than a marathon. I don't even know what to say. I am exhausted. I have a few kilometers to go if I want beer. I still have 1 or 2 before the nearest structure I could shelter under tonight. It's been raining lightly on and off. Man, I just feel like I am floating down the trail. I feel slightly out of body. It's a good feeling. It has been a long day. I'm on my way out of town. I have beer. I have chips. I was gonna get 2 beer, but I got 3 and they all look really good. Well, good evening. It's almost 7:30. It's just about dark out. I have walked 50 kilometers today and I didn't bring a tent. When I planned this trip, it was supposed to be totally dry, and even though I checked the weather last night and knew it was very likely to rain through tonight, I still decided not to bring a tent and just channel my inner Steve Wallis. So I'm just on the edge of town in this wooded park. They have a covered area for hanging out and there's a little fire pit. I don't have it in me to do a fire, but I am going to sleep here out of the rain. It sounds wonderful on the tin roof and I'm not within sight of any houses, although if anyone were to come to the park, I am totally obvious. So not the stealthest stealth camping, but there's also no sign that says no camping, and there's an outhouse here. It feels so good to be lying down. Wow. To be off my feet and have my legs straight. It just feels amazing. The relief just takes me back to the good old days of thru hiking. And yeah, I'm just gonna lay here in the dark now and drink some beer and enjoy the sound of the rain and just savor what an awesome day it's been. Good morning. I slept so well last night. It was amazing. I love just like sleeping on the ground out in the open and having this like roof up there. It was really nice. It rained all night, but it just sounded amazing. It was so calming. There's like no other sounds. I mean, now there's like a squirrel yelling about something, but yeah, like didn't hear any vehicles. Oh, it's just dark. There's no light. It was about the best I could have hoped for staying out without a tent. So yeah, it was really nice. I'm still just here laying in my bed, but yeah, I'm gonna make some coffee. Normally when I'm backpacking and stuff, I would bring like a cup, but I figured like, yeah, why? And I just still drink the coffee out of the pot this time. Yeah, it's supposed to rain tonight. The forecast just keeps getting worse and worse. I don't intend to do another 50K day today. I will be spending another night out here. Unfortunately, I won't have this great shelter tonight, so I'm gonna have to figure that out as I go. I would really like to avoid staying in an outhouse. I have had to resort to that before in the past. But yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid that today and I don't know, maybe stay under a bridge or something. We'll just see when the time comes, but yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. The trail I'm on is called the Slocan Valley Rail Trail and is part of the Trans-Canada Trail Network. So I'm pretty lucky that where my parents live are pretty near to the main route of the Trans-Canada Trail, as well as a couple of the different spur trails. So this one just goes up the valley from where they live about 50 kilometers to the town of Slocan, and it's my third time now walking to Slocan and back. It's something I really like to do and ideally would do once or twice a year. Because I do enjoy rail trail walking. I know it's not everyone's favorite thing because it's super flat and monotonous, but that's part of what I like about it, is that I don't have to think about the walking or watch my step, and my body just gets in a natural rhythm and walks itself, and the sound of the trail crunching underfoot and just the flow of it all just really helped me to clear my mind. And I feel like I do a lot of good thinking and always come off these kind of trips with more clarity of like where I'm gonna direct my life after. So I have had quite a bit on my mind lately, and that's what I spent most of yesterday thinking about. It was a bit of an emotional roller coaster as stuff came up, and I just worked through it because there's nothing else to do. You're just walking, thinking and working through things. So I have also spent quite a bit of time just reflecting on this past summer, because it really wasn't the summer I was expecting to have, and it kind of brought up some things about myself I'm not too stoked on, and made me realize that I wasn't fully on the right path to end up where I want to be in life, or to end up with all the things I would really like to see be a part of my life. So I've just been thinking about that and thinking about what I got to do to get on the path that I would like to be on, so that someday I can be even more fulfilled with life than I am now. And I have a great life and I had a great summer, but I feel like there's always room for improvement. I'm kind of the mindset that if you're not growing, you're dying, and so I don't really want to live a stagnant life or just like put myself in a box and define who I am and refuse to change that. So yeah, it's been a great experience so far, and I look forward to the next 40 kilometers of just reflecting on all that stuff, and just preparing to move forward in life and welcome this new season of autumn. Like, look at that, it's so pretty. So yeah, just kind of like letting go of summer and welcoming autumn, a new season for the plants and a new season for me, and really looking forward to seeing where life takes me. So I was walking along this trail here, as I have been doing the last couple days, and this group of ladies come by on a bicycle. One of them stops and goes, "Hey, I know you." And she recognized me from YouTube, so that was really fun. And the first time that anyone has recognized me from YouTube, so I'll never forget it. So Debbie and friends, thank you so much for making my day. Put a huge smile on my face. This guy just rode by on a bike and he stops and goes, "Hey, you're in that Foresty Forest video, aren't you? I was just watching that this morning." Oh, so that was fun. Yesterday, I didn't really have any desire to stop. I was so into walking, but I'm a little more sore today, and I'm finding it really hard to walk past these benches without stopping to lay down for 5 minutes, so. This is like a group of guys just rode by on bikes, and the one guy goes, "Hi, Amanda." What? Oh, wow. Nobody's ever recognized me before from YouTube, and within the past like 2 hours, I had 3 people say hi. I don't know what is going on today, but honestly, like, my feet are in so much pain that like that is what's getting me through this day. I just it's so much fun. Well, I'm here at the same spot as yesterday, having the same thing for lunch. I'm 20K into my day, and I plan to do 11 more. And it might take me a while. Oh boy, I have about 5 kilometers left. Oh yes, glorious dirt. So normally I never buy drinks in plastic bottles, especially water. I'm really not into bottled water, but I did pick up 2 of these bottles when I was in town because my water filter screws right on top, and it's a lot easier for collecting water and filtering than with the flexible bag. So I know these bottles aren't intended to be reused, but I will use these bottles until they don't hold water to get as much out of them. So last night I only drank 2 beers and I have never been so happy in all my life to drink a warm beer. Well, maybe I was on the PCT, but it's the same feeling. I could keep walking. I could force myself to walk all the way back to my parents' house, but I would probably end up crying. It would take a very long time. And even though this is the slantiest piece of dirt I've probably ever set out to sleep on, I'm just so happy that there's actually like a spot I can put a mat down and that it's not just rocks. And the fact that it's a horrible angle, I don't have it in me to care or be upset about that at all. So in the 35 hours before arriving here, I walked 84 kilometers. So yeah, it's no wonder I'm feeling pretty exhausted and willing to sleep on a horrible, uneven slope under a bridge. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to eating dinner. There's a bird that's just going nuts, and my warm beer is 10 out of 10 awesome. I make all my own camp food, instant camp meals. Myself, I buy all the ingredients and I mix them together. I make these like delicious, nutritious sacks of food. You just add hot water and they just like hydrate, and so good. Well, um, yeah, I can't believe I did that. That was weird, but really cool to have a new experience. I would definitely do it again if the ground was level. So yeah, I could hear like the rain like falling off the side of the bridge. It was really relaxing, and it would have been a great night's sleep if not for the slant of the ground. The way it's like slanted, I could only really sleep in like one spot, and if I moved around, I risked like sliding and shuffling and like crashing into all my stuff. So yeah, I just like felt a little crammed, and I woke up pretty sore. I know I'll like loosen up as I get going, but yeah, my back hurts. So not the most ideal sleeping surface, but if there was a level spot under a bridge, I would totally sleep under a bridge again. It was really cool to have a new experience. So I'm just waiting for my coffee to brew now. And yeah, I slept until like 7. I didn't even like wake up super early. So that's a good sign. But I got like 16-ish kilometers to walk today, so it's not a big day, but I'm feeling the cumulative effects of the last 2 days. I could feel my coffee starting to work on me, so I'm just headed over to the trail. There's an outhouse there, which is really convenient, and a bench. I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee there so that when movements happen, I can do so in a responsible way and not under a bridge next to a river, because that would be not cool. Those look like pears. I've never found a feral pear tree before. Oh, it's not ripe. No, those aren't ripe yet. Is everything that looks like a pear edible? Well, I am on my last sit-down stop of this hike. I have about 5 kilometers left to go, and I'm really looking forward to getting off my feet for a couple days and diving into some big projects instead. Yeah, when I started this hike, I had a lot of anxiety just building inside, and my fuse was getting pretty short, and I felt like I was just like on threads and just could crumble at any moment. I really just wasn't doing well coping with like tiniest hardships, and I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot calmer and more balanced, and like I can take on the world. And yeah, I don't know what life is going to throw at me, but I already have a pretty big load, and I feel a lot more capable of dealing with that and just being a pleasant person to be around. So yeah, that was my intention with this hike, was just to get back into a better place. Hi, buddy! That is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed coming along with me walking 100 kilometers, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Feels pretty good to accomplish that, and I'm glad to be home with Frank. I'm just going to spend some time rubbing balls on me now, and then settle in the rest of the day to enjoy some quality time with Frank here. So yeah, if you enjoy seeing people do these types of challenges, or you know anyone who does, then I'd love if you shared this video with them. It really helps me out. And yeah, really appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye. Oh yeah. Oh. You're a good friend, Frank. Thank you.